Hi, I'm Dr. Carolina Pataky, and I want to introduce you to my life partner, Max Riv. He's our co-facilitator and NLP coach for the Be Love Couples Retreats that we do together. And these retreats are for all ages, races, and orientations, and for couples that are going through whatever stage they're in. It could be at the beginning where you're just getting to know each other, or it's also for couples that have been together for 30, 40 years and are wanting to continue to grow and nurture the relationship. So a little bit about the different things that we do throughout the few days that we go through the retreat. Well, for starters, Max is going to tell you a little bit more about the retreat.
Yeah, thank you, Carolina. So basically with any of the retreats, sometimes we have 3 or 5 day retreats. So depending on which package might be offered here, we basically look at the various different days that we can be doing different activities, events. We have customized lectures. So sometimes we'll have a lot of lectures on like intimacy, communication. We work in the setting of a group also, so we generally try to maintain our groups very small so that we can provide individual attention and care. But it's also an opportunity to not just meet other couples and make friends, but also be able to see what works for other people and maybe perhaps identify some of the things that they're seeing in themselves through projection exercises, through other ways that they can identify some of the core gridlocks or problems that they may be facing in their relationships. So through that, we also include various different activities. We have different exercises. We also go on excursions, which are incredibly fun and exciting. So all that, we wrap it up usually in these beautiful spaces where we cuddle the couple with love and care throughout the retreat as well. So.
Absolutely, thank you. So basically, and I want to add as a I've taken all 3 levels of the Gottman method, so I'm able to also provide some of the Gottman tools, which are research-based interventions that allow you to really, as a couple, understand what tools you need so your partner could listen to you and so you could listen to your partner, which is usually one of the most important aspects of communication. So really being able to start connecting to these tools and having the time throughout each day to practice them, where Max or I kind of jump in and help you when you're getting stuck. All these things help that throughout each day you end up leaving feeling heard and connected with your partner. So
I always say that if you're not actively connecting, you're maintaining the disconnection, right? And so we want to start looking at the ways we start bridging that gap and that miscommunication that really happens in every relationship. So as we begin to understand each other's love maps, then we can start developing healthier ways to not only communicate through the discussions or differences that we may have, but also really be able to, find a safe space, a safe connection where we can be heard, just as Carolina was saying. So there's so many layers to intimacy, and if you want to kind of talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so just really brief. There's different facets and domains to intimacy, going from the intellectual intimacy, where we tend to get stuck with the chitter chatter and our belief system that sometimes don't allow us to fully connect with our partner because they create barriers, especially when we're not even aware of them, to our emotional intimacy that we've learned in society not to connect to our emotions, even more so men than women. But as we're not connected to our emotions, we're not able to fully understand ourselves either, or know how to relate to the world, because it's through our emotions that we understand how to relate to the world. To our sexual intimacy, without an understanding from a world that doesn't really teach us to embrace our sexual being and instead has taught us to carry shame through generations. So being able to start connecting to every level of intimacy. When I talk about intimacy, I talk about every aspect of intimacy, not just sexual, because we are holistic beings. And so Max and I provide, throughout the Couples Be Love retreat, we provide a very holistic approach to intimacy and true connection with your partner. And so we're excited to be able to share our learnings that come from an academic background, as well as some of the work that we've done and some of the work that we love incorporating into our retreats. So you're able to leave feeling fulfilled, connected, and just
Enriched.
and enriched in your relationship. So we look forward to working with you and can't wait to share our tools.
Yeah. See you soon.